Third reading.
David Bennett.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To follow on from the roll it, smoke it, print it party is something that's actually quite nice, and it's a bit sad when the Green Party come into this place and try and teach us economics. This is the party that in their great economic theory a couple of weeks ago where they're going to print money, actually wants to go print money and hurt New Zealand consumers by having inflation and putting price up so they can invest that money overseas. That's the great green policy of building up capital so that if we have another tragedy, they want to put that money overseas. Great economic policy. Did Russell think of that by himself, or did you guys sit around and actually talk about it? Because on one hand, the Green Party can't come into this House and talk about looking after New Zealanders, and then at the same time says it wants to print money to hurt New Zealanders to send that money overseas and invest somewhere else, because that's what your policy is, and that's a great policy. And I think that members of this House have been in for a very, very special debate this afternoon, because on the Labour Party side, Mr Cunliffe was asked, what taxes will the Labour Party put up and how much? And he wouldn't answer that question. He would not answer that question. The Green Party went out there today and said that they're going to put capital gains tax. We've got that one, but there's more. There's income tax as well. Income tax, R&D tax credits. Yeah, okay, so there's two. Income tax, reducing depreciation, there's 3. Income tax, and income tax, haven't decided. They will put up income tax, and the next 2 years we can go around saying that the Labour Party will put up income tax, because you haven't denied it. The Labour Party hasn't denied it. The Labour Party hasn't said they won't put up income tax. And every New Zealander out there, every New Zealander should be worried, because the Labour Party wants to tax you more. The Labour Party will not deny in this House that they will not put up your income taxes. The Labour Party will put your taxes up, because that's what they want to do. Well, come here, David. Now's your chance. Mr Cunliffe, say that you won't do it. Say you won't do it. Say you won't do it. No.
Point of order. Point of order. Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
Far be it for me to interrupt the speech, sir, but on about 9 occasions in the last 30 seconds to a minute you have been brought into the debate. I waited and waited and waited. I don't know if he knows the rules, sir, but I think it's you shouldn't be brought into the debate.
In the course of this debate, in the course of this debate, he's not the only offender in that regard, and I've probably showed more lenience than I should. Just ask members to mind their pronouns. David Bennett.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Well, I don't have to say much more. We know that the Labour Party is going to put taxes up. The Labour Party will put New Zealand income tax up. And Mr Cunliffe wants me to sit down because we've hit a raw nerve, I know. But the reality is New Zealanders now know what they're facing. Higher income taxes under the Labour Party in coalition with these green taxes. Thank you, Mr Cunliffe, for telling the public what they should expect at the next election when we campaign against you, because the people don't want higher income taxes.
The debate has concluded. Sorry, is that a point of order? Honourable David Cunliffe.
Mr Speaker, under the Standing Orders of Parliament, when a member feels that they have been misrepresented, the rules are that they should not interrupt the Speaker, as you know, and they should wait to take a point of order at the end of the speech. That's what I'm so doing. The member is, of course, fabricating the idea.
Order. So,
Mr Speaker, you haven't, with respect, heard the point that I'm about to make, which was the source of the misrepresentation. Mr Speaker.
Continue.
Mr Speaker, the member is simply making it up that Labor has promised to raise income taxes. Order.
Yeah, I'm on my feet. I'm just looking for the relevant standing order, but it's where a member has been misquoted and the member has the opportunity only to correct the misquote, not to enter into another debating phase. So if the member wishes to do that, he should state where he was misquoted and tersely correct it.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I was misquoted. because while I did say that we would encourage pro-growth tax reform, including a capital gains tax, I've made it very clear Labor has made no decisions about income tax, and our colleagues would say exactly the same thing.
I will now put the question with regard to the third reading of the bill, and the question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. Has someone called for a party vote? The clerk will conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
34 votes in favour.
Green Party.
14 votes opposed.
New Zealand First.
8 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
2 votes in favour.
Mana.
1 opposed.
Act New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Is it more better speech?
The ayes are 105, the noes are 15. The motion is agreed to.
Taxation, Annual Rates, Returns Filing and Remedial Matters Bill, third reading.
Point of order, Michael Woodhouse.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave for members of the Foreign Affairs and Trade Committee, John Hayes, Honourable Phil Goff, Dr Paul Hutchison and Sua Williams-Seal, who are travelling to Europe on a trip funded by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade from 4 to 11 November to investigate greater engagement with the European Union parliaments, to be regarded as present for the purposes of casting party votes.
Leave is sought. Is there anyone opposed to that? There is no objection. Leave is granted. Call on Government Order of the Day number 3.
Financial Markets Conduct Bill, second reading.
Honourable Chester Borrows.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.
This is